On April 3rd, we had a very impactful message from the Forever 17 program come to our school and talk to us on Wellness Day. So today we're going to be going around asking the staff and students a little bit about safe driving. I'm here with Officer Keller. Officer Keller, do you think that you're a good driver?
I feel that I try to do my best to be as safe of a driver as I can.
What is your role in keeping the school and the parking lot safe?
So some of my roles are helping monitor the school parking lot at different times of the day. So sometimes you see me walking around, sometimes I'm in the car. Sometimes I get reports from staff members or anyone else that sees a student make a bad choice in driving. I'm usually the person that would follow up with that. I'll guide them in the right path so we have a safe campus. So.
I'm here with Mr. Jones. And Mr. Jones, do you think you're a good driver?
When I want to be.
How come you decided to teach driver's ed, and how long have you been teaching it?
It's my 24th year, and the school I was working at needed a driver's ed instructor, so they offered to pay for my classes, and I took those. I thought it'd be a fun few years, and it turned out to be a lot longer than that.
Nice. Who am I here with?
Macy Person.
Kate Duffy.
Do you think that you're a good driver?
Yes. I don't go very fast.
Yeah, I would say so.
What is the biggest struggle that you see in students driving, or the biggest piece of advice that you have for student drivers?
Well, first of all, I don't think they look behind them enough. These newer cars have backup cameras, and I don't know if they don't look at them. Sometimes those can get dirty, but they have to turn around and look. And the other thing is the reaction time. They don't look far enough ahead. Like when you're on Hickman Road going to Waukee, you're not looking up so much. And even my own kids did this. They would look at the light rather than the car in front of them. If the car in front of you brakes, you better start braking too. So yeah, the reaction time, and then just being aware of everything around them. And then that temptation of the cell phones. We have the law, but I still see kids in our parking lot or just driving around town that are looking down at their phone.
What is your biggest piece of advice to student drivers?
I would say keeping focused and give yourself plenty of time. Don't be rushed. It's really important. Not all the time. It's important to not be rushed. Give yourself plenty of time. I see that happening a lot. That's a big cause of many accidents. People are hurrying. Timing. Like pulling out into an intersection. That's causes a lot of accidents. Not just for kids, but more so for kids probably than even adults. But it's something that adults need to keep in mind too.
Yeah.
So don't be distracted. Give yourself plenty of time.
What's the hardest thing that you learned in driver's ed, or the hardest thing about driving in general?
I would say parallel parking. I still can't do it.
I would probably say just the focusing part of it, just knowing where I'm going.
And what are your thoughts on the Forever 17 presentation from a couple weeks ago?
I thought it was very good. I thought those parents were very courageous in bringing that to kids. And why they make cars that go that fast, I have no idea, unless you're going to be a pro stock car driver. But the street's not the place to do it, because the last thing I'd want is one of my kids or grandkids to be hit.
I thought it was, a great presentation. I mean, it was, a sad presentation, but it's real. I guess. It's really, sets home with me as well too. And life, and I guess some of the things I was thinking about is it just shows you how fragile life, really is. And, just in a matter of seconds, when someone makes a bad choice, it can really, not only change their life, but somebody else.
Yeah.
I thought it was a really important message.
Probably just being smart on the roads, knowing who's around you. And what you're actually doing, paying attention, not being in the phone or anything.
I would say it was really impactful, and the main thing that I took away was just being cautious who you get in a car with. Do you really know them, and do you know what type of driver they are? So just being aware of who you're riding with.